Welcome to My Dream Home. I'm Jody Hinkle. I absolutely love monsoon season. Everything is in bloom, everything is green, and that's one of the reasons why we're out here at Civano Nursery today. The other reason is we're talking to Eric Clark, and he's talking to us about shade and flowering trees. But before we get into that, check out this dream home.
Welcome to 10361 North Wild Creek Drive, Oro Valley, Arizona 85742. This beautiful 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath Santa Fe contemporary home is now for sale. As a Tucson Association of Realtors home tour winner, this dream home is a must-see. This home is also a former TJ Bednar model with all of the upgrades one could ask for. This beautiful home is situated on a private, quiet 1-acre lot with stunning views of the mountains, city lights, and sunsets. Sky-high 16-foot beamed ceilings give you the feeling of expanse, and you will be refreshed by all of the natural light flowing through the large open living area. The chef's kitchen has granite countertops, stainless appliances, and convection oven and microwave. The split floor plan has tile and wood throughout the living areas and polished concrete in the guest bedrooms. The master is a dream with a large closet, jetted tub, and bay windows. You will enjoy the Arizona sunsets from the expertly designed yard, including the picturesque soft landscape lighting, heated PebbleTech pool, and covered beamed patio with paddle fans. For more information on this home, call Sue Steinman of the Regal team at Keller Williams of Southern Arizona at 520-261-5007 or go to regalrealtyarizona.com.
Welcome to My Dream Home with Jody Hinkle. On My Dream Home, we'll help you find your dream home or turn your house into the home of your dreams. Learn about the properties, products, and services that will make that dream a reality.
My Dream Home is sponsored in part by Patio Pools and Spas and the Sunshine Experts.
I'm extremely happy to welcome to the show today from American Conditioned Air, the owner, Jim Mouser. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you, Jody.
Today we are going to be talking about warranties and registration. We have people out there that have new homes, but maybe they don't have all the information on what they do to get their air conditioning parts registered.
That's right, Jody. I've seen that. We get as a factory outlet dealer for Carrier, I get notifications of registrations of people that use us as their provider. And more often than not, I see they don't do full registrations. And the difficulty with that is this. Everybody's offering a 10-year warranty on their registration now. The problem is they only give you so much time to do it. Most give you 60 days. Carrier's a little bit more lenient. They give you 90 days. So from the date of your closing, from when you buy a new built home, that's the time your clock starts. You have 60 days to 90 days. You have to register each branded piece of equipment. A lot of customers don't realize that. And so I don't even know if the builders realize it. If you don't register it properly, you will lose a valuable benefit. You'll go from a 10-year warranty, for example, on a part to 5.
So it is one of those situations, like you said, when you move into a new home, you build a new home, you have so many things from appliances to this air conditioning unit that you have to register. It's not one registration fits all for the air conditioning unit. There are many parts in there, like you said, so it's important to get all those covered, and it's worth calling you guys to come out and make sure that they caught everything.
Most definitely, most definitely. It's difficult. Take this thermostat. If it's a branded item, it's more likely going to need to be registered to have the benefit.
Right.
And the model number, serial numbers aren't like if you open the front where the customer normally goes. There's nothing there for them.
Right.
They physically have to go inside of it. And I've pre-opened this one a little bit to make it easier. It can be difficult to get open. So if you look in here, what do you see? You see a bunch of electronics and a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
So plus there's the possibility of damaging it if you don't know what you're doing. So we can come in, open this up, register it, get everything written down for you so that you can register the equipment properly and have that registration there. Now, as a policy for us, when we do installs, we register our customers' equipment for them because we feel it is that important. Last thing we want is to come back to one of our customers, and you're our customer, and saying, oh, you didn't register it. We'd much rather take the time it takes for us to do it, and we actually send you a copy of the registration, and I would recommend that any homeowner print it off because things can go wrong down the years, and then you might need proof that you did register it on time. We do all that for our customers, and we'd be more than happy. It doesn't matter what brand it is. We are a Carrier factory dealer. However, we will do it for any brand.
So for the folks at home that want to find out more about American conditioned air, have you guys come out and help them register their air conditioning units, what's the best way?
Okay, there's two ways. One is you can call our office directly at 520-623-2430 and talk to Debbie, myself, or Jeff, and we will help you out. Or you can go to our website anytime at www.americanconditionedaraz.com.
Well, great information. I know somebody at home, because of the conversation we're having today, is going to thank us 5 years from now because they were able to register that product. If and when something goes wrong, they're going to be covered.
Thank you,
Thank
Jody.
you for being on the show.
All right, thank you.
I'm excited today to be out at Arizona Grill and Hearth with the man, the myth, the legend, the king of barbecues, Val Ramiro. Val, thanks for being on the show.
Aloha, Jody. Thank you again, as always.
You know, today we're smoking.
Smoking. We're smoking with the king today.
So tell us all about it.
All right, so we're going to be talking about pellet smokers today. So basically what you're using is a compressed sawdust. So I got some pellets here to kind of show you. So this is what's used for the fuel for the pellet grill. There's a hopper that these will go in. It's an electric driven product. So basically the flavoring of the pellets is going to be the flavoring of the food that you're going to get. So say you wanted to use a hickory, an apple, a pecan, whatever the flavor you wanted to enhance your food with, that's what would add the flavoring of the smoky aspect of it, is the pellets.
So what's the big difference between grilling and smoking?
Smoking is more of a slow and low. Grill is a little bit quicker as far as getting your food prep ready, sear, and then cook to doneness. Smoking is a little bit more of a process. So you want to prep your food beforehand. You're going to have it at lower temperatures, 180 to 220, somewhere around there, depending on the different foods that you're going to be smoking on that one. And it's for longer durations of time. You can go for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, depending on the cut of meat, what you're wanting to achieve.
So when I think about smoking, I think about that Kansas City barbecue ribs or that Texas brisket, and it's really tender and it's got that interesting smoke flavor to it, right?
Right, so you're going to achieve a lot of things by smoking. You're going to achieve those flavors that you remember that, touch different parts of your palate on that one. And then you got it perfectly done when you've got that perfect smoke ring after you've cut into the ribs or the chicken and things of that nature. But it absorbs up into your food to create a defined taste. Some of the more stronger ones are mesquite or hickory, depending on the longer you do this. Some of the more subtle ones like pecan, apple, or cherry, it gives a little bit more sweet as far as on the cherry, or maple. So it's a whole bunch of different flavorings that you can achieve on different types of foods.
And speaking of grilling and smoking, there's a lot of people out there that may be interested in it, but they've never learned how. You guys have something really exciting going on this fall. Tell us about it.
All right, we have coming this fall, Grill Master U, run by the Grill Father, who's our dean of Grill Master U. So we're going to give people the opportunity to learn about these things, because the biggest thing is, yeah, you've got the product, but we've not been trained on how to use it. So this gives you the opportunity to actually learn hands-on how to do some of the things. So one of the classes is Operation Smokeout. We're going to be doing a rotisserie class. We're going to be doing a searing infrared type of class. So we're going to rotate in the beginning and add new classes going on, and that's going to happen twice a month starting in the fall.
So King, for the folks at home that want to find out more about Arizona Grill and Hearth and the King of Barbecue, what's the best way?
Best way, give us a call at our office, 623-0924. Visit us at our showroom, 1045 North Jerry Avenue, or online, www.azgrillandhearth.com.
Well, King, thank you. Thank you very much.
You took my line.
Sorry. Sorry very much.
Forgiven. Thank you, Jody.
Hi, this is Eric with Civano Nursery. In the summertime, shade's a really important factor in your gardens because it's so warm here. You want to have a nice shady canopy so you can sit under and enjoy the day, because otherwise it's just too hot. So some great shade trees that I'm standing next to are native desert willows. This variety here is a purple desert willow. It's called the Sweet Katy, and it's dark purple. It blooms a lot through the summer. It's going to get to about 15 to 20 feet tall and give you a nice shady canopy. It's not huge like some trees get, so if you don't have a lot of space, it's a perfect choice. This one will develop seeds, however, not too many, but a few. And when it develops a lot of seeds, it'll start to slow down its blooming process. There is an alternative to the seeded variety, and that is this seedless desert willow. The Monhuse is the variety name, and it's actually bicolored flowers, purple and pink. It doesn't produce any seeds, but it keeps trying, and so it blooms for months and months all summer long into the fall. And it's going to get to about the same height, 15 to 20 feet tall, and it's a really great shade tree. They are deciduous, which is nice because it lets the sunlight in the winter come in and warm up your space, and then in the summertime it's nice and shady. For more information about shade trees in southern Arizona, give us a call at 546-9200 or stop by the nursery at 5301 South Houghton, or check out our website, CivanoNursery.net.
Welcome to 12992 North Westminster Drive, Tucson, Arizona 85755. This gorgeous home in Rancho Vistoso is now for sale. The home has an upgraded deluxe master bath with separate tub and shower. The kitchen opens to the great room and offers an immense walk-in pantry, a great big island with sink, granite countertops, and stainless steel appliances. The study is conveniently located downstairs, and the outside is a lush, beautiful oasis featuring Catalina mountain views, east rear exposure, no rear neighbors, a fire pit, banco seating, a waterfall, and lush faux green grass. No mowing necessary. Enjoy all of this under the covered extended flagstone patio. Downstairs is completely tiled and gorgeous. An additional bonus is the spacious loft, a common area to all 4 upstairs bedrooms. Also under cabinet lighting, security, soft water system, and glass tile backsplash. This home is a must-see. For more information on this home, call Lyons Whitmore of the Regal team at Keller Williams of Southern Arizona at 520-333-7703 or go to regalrealtyarizona.com.
Hi, I'm Lyons from the Regal team. I wanted to share with you today 3 buyer's tips in a seller's market. A seller's market, you ask? A seller's market is when there seems to be more buyers than there are houses, when the inventory for houses are low and the buyers are high. First step to be a really successful offer, be qualified. When you go out to look at a house, go see a lender first and find out what dollar amount you qualify for a house. They'll tell you about down payment assistance programs, they'll tell you about grant programs, they'll help you finance your home the fastest and easiest way possible for you. 2, don't hesitate. I know this is a huge decision and the weight of the world seems on your shoulders to make the right decision. But if you go home and sleep, 24 hours is plenty. When you're buying a car, they're everywhere. But if you find your dream home, don't let 2 nights of sleep stop you from falling in love with a home. 3rd, make sure more than anything else that you put your best foot forward. Come in with a strong offer. Figure out what it takes for you to make a really good faith payment that's solid, that's going to be attractive. Figure out what it means to come forward and go, I'm going to give you my best offer possible. Whether it's closing dates, closing costs, earnest money, whatever it takes to make sure you get your home. There's going to be a stack of multiple buyers and you want to be on the top of the stack. The Regal team would love to help you become a strong buyer in a strong seller's market. Please feel free to call us at 520-333-7703 or you can email us at regalrealtyaz@gmail.com or at regalrealtyarizona.com. We look forward to helping you realize your dream of being a strong homeowner. Have a great weekend.
I'm really happy to welcome to the studio today from Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens, Art Leone. Art, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me again.
Tell the folks at home about Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens.
Okay, so Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens is a locally based company here in Tucson, Arizona. We service the southwest part of Arizona, all the way from Casa Grande to Sierra Vista. Our primary focus is artificial turf sales and installation. That being said, we are the leader in quality, so we give the longest warranty. It's the most extensive in the business and specialize in artificial turf and putting greens.
You know, the other day I was thinking about you guys. I was driving through Phoenix and I saw these lawns near the Biltmore area, and they all had yellow patches. And I thought about you because I knew if they had your product installed, that would never happen, right?
That is correct. The nice part is a lot of the Biltmore has already understood that, and we've done huge parts of Biltmore. Just unfortunately in some of the green belts, they haven't gone that way yet. But no, everywhere from Phoenix throughout Arizona, you'll see work from our Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens.
So tell the folks at home, you know, about some of the things that you think is great about artificial turf and the product that you use.
you know, that the homeowner may struggle with on a daily basis with their regular grass?
Sure, sure. So, I mean, the obvious points are your lawn stays beautiful all year. So you're not struggling with the watering of the grass, the crabgrass growing through it, or the weeds. You're also not worried about the seasons, and you're definitely not worried about the water consumption. So all those things go out the window, and you can just actually enjoy your lawn. So you're saving the maintenance, you're saving your time, which is the most valuable resource we all have. And then you're saving the money of the water, your upkeep on the irrigation system itself, which can go haywire at times. So I think those are really the biggest points of going artificial versus a natural lawn.
If somebody at home wants to have this installed in their yard, what's the process?
So the process is to call me directly. You can call me at 520-350-6125, or you can use email at info@azluxurylawns.tucson.com. Either way they reach out to me, we make sure that we get right back with them. We'll schedule a free in-home estimate. We come out with samples, we meet with them in person, measure, detail, then I give them a verbal estimate. But I like to go a step further and make sure that we follow it up in writing via email. And this way there's just no confusion at all. Everything is cut and dry, and they are able to understand what's going to happen next.
It really sets that expectation, right?
Right, right. We want to set the expectation that they're going to get superior quality from the start. So the customer service is a huge piece with that. And then my crew just follows suit because they're the cleanest, hardest working crew there is.
So Art, for the folks at home that want to find out about you guys and get an estimate, what's the best way?
So the best way, Jody, is to call me directly at 520-350-6125 or reach me via email at info@azluxurylawns.tucson.com. You can also see a lot of the beautiful pictures from our work and request a quote directly at our website, which is azluxurylawns.tucson.com.
Great information. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Jody.
Welcome to 10341 East Bridgeport Street, Tucson, Arizona 85747. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Mesquite Ranch is now for sale. Perfectly located on a corner lot, this home has stunning views of every mountain range in the Tucson area. This home boasts 3 bedrooms with an extra den/bedroom off the master. The den could easily be converted into a 4th bedroom. All appliances are included. There is also a huge 2-car garage. This home is perfect for families and is located in the highly awarded Vail School District. Priced to sell at less than $200,000, this home will not last long. For more information, call Stephen McNair-Larice of the Apex team at Keller Williams of Southern Arizona at 520-456-6950 or go to apexaz.com.
I'm very happy today to be out at the Sunshine Experts with the lead installer, Mike DeSisto. Mike, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having us, Jody.
Today we're going to learn about something very cool that we all need to be using here in Arizona. Tell us all about it.
All right, so what we're going to be explaining today is the Solar Star by SolarTube solar-powered attic fan. And what that is, essentially, it's a self-contained AC system up on your roof, evaporating all that hot air that gets built up in your attic, or cold air if it's a winter climate, though we don't have much of that here.
So getting down to like the details here, why is it important to have this in your attic?
One, it's going to reduce the amount of times your AC will kick on because it's reducing the heat inside your attic space. It'll help reduce any wear and tear on the structure of the home itself. All that stagnant built up air just kills everything in an attic. So this is going to help keep the airflow moving constantly and eliminating all kinds of problems.
So that AC is not going to work as hard, but you're also going to take all that hot air, because hot air rises, right?
Correct.
And moves it right out of your attic. So you were talking about this being self-contained. It is a solar unit. So that means you don't have to hook up electricity from your home, right?
Correct. So basically what it is, it's a photovoltaic panel, and what that is, just fancy jargon, say that the sun operates it. It's a brushless motor, it's whisper quiet. Once we pull it out of the box, it's on. You don't have to worry about anything. It takes about an hour, 2 hours to install, depending on what type of roof we're attaching to, and it's good to go.
Your AC is not working as much, which means your energy bills are probably going to go down. What have you heard from your clients that you've installed these in?
We do have a lot of repeat business, and when I go back to a home and I have to work in there personally, you know, they say that they love it. A lot of times we're doing them in garages. People are working in the garages doing hobbies, and they notice a huge difference just by having this unit installed, because now it's taking out all that stagnant air and pulling it out, keeping the home cooler for them. So they enjoy it, and I enjoy it when I work back in the attic.
And then when you do have it installed in your garage, it's safer, right? Because how many times are we working in the garage, we don't notice the stagnant air in there, the heat and everything else, and we get overwhelmed. Well, this allows us to have fresh air moving in and out of there and probably prevents that from happening as often.
Exactly, and that's a good thing to say because this is truly what it does. It's going to help, if you have mold or mildew buildup from moisture, it starts getting humid, this eliminates that. So you get more longevity on your house itself, on just being able to enjoy spaces that you couldn't enjoy before because now it's not as hot.
It's just like your solar tubes, which is made also by this manufacturer here. Bringing light to an area that maybe you don't have electricity and aren't able to run light to, you put in a solar tube. Bringing an air source in to a place where maybe you couldn't do it before. So you're making your home more livable, more usable.
Correct, yeah. And, and a lot of the times you do have built-in vents on your homes here, but it's just Mother Nature trying to push that air through. And if there's no breeze, well, it's just going to get really hot really fast. So now you're always going to have that airflow, always.
Without that electricity, because it's from the sun, powered from the sun.
Yeah, free energy.
Definitely. For the folks at home that want to find out more about this great product and all the products from Sunshine Experts, what's the best way?
The best way to reach us is at 520-298-4522. Visit us online at www.sunshineexperts.com or come down to our showroom at 6781 North Thornydale Road, Suite 219.
Fantastic information. Mike, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us again.
Performance, value, accountability. Since 1992, the leadership team at Miramonte has expertly navigated the turbulent economic waters impacting the development and home building industry over the last decade. This vision helped elevate Miramonte into one of the largest and most successful privately owned home builders in Arizona. Chris Kimmerly, the sole owner, is admired for his quick, assured decision-making with customer service focus. A third-generation home builder and graduate of the University of Arizona, he has been the driving force that makes Miramonte the premier builder with innovative and winning designs. At Miramonte at Boulder Pass, the leadership team, which has over a century of combined experience, has put the pieces into place to offer a premier community near the base of the Tortolita Mountains in the Dove Mountain Master Plan community. Neighboring to the north is the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course. Only 12 of these courses exist in the United States. It features 27 holes and is the former host of the Accenture Match Play Tournament of the PGA. Nearby amenities include shopping, restaurants, and Tortolita Mountain Park, where you can enjoy hiking and outdoor activities in the beautiful Tucson desert. Boulder Pass offers 6 thoughtfully designed floor plans ranging from 2,165 square feet to 3,127 square feet on 88 custom home sites that are larger and more exclusive than most home sites in the local market. Miramonte is proud to offer its home buyers a truly one-of-a-kind custom home experience. At Boulder Pass, home buyers will enjoy a streamlined and custom home buying and building experience that enables residents to own a high-quality, unique custom home that is ready for occupancy within 5 to 7 months of finalizing their selections. Home buyers will be amazed at how simple and stress-free the custom home building process can be when working with the seasoned professionals at Miramonte Homes, all while enjoying the cost and timing benefits often associated with the production home building process. Miramonte Homes, twice named Southern Arizona Home Builders Association Builder of the Year and Custom Builder of the Year, builds homes with the pride and dedication to quality construction. We are open 7 days a week, Monday 12 to 5:30 and Tuesday through Sunday 10 to 5:30, or by appointment. Currently, we have 4 quick delivery homes available. Very happy to welcome to the studio today from Nova Home Loans, Brannon. Ian, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me again, Jody.
I always love having you on the show. You've been on almost a year now.
Yeah.
And we've covered a lot of information. And today I want to talk to you about 15-year mortgages.
Good question.
You know, I know a lot of people are looking at those. I know there's people like Dave Ramsey's of the world who are saying that that's a good way to go. What are your thoughts on them?
Well, my thoughts are, think about it. The 15-year mortgage, it's a way to pay off a debt faster than the 30-year mortgage, right? Seems simple enough. My take on it is I don't like debt. You know, you might think that because I'm in finance and I make a living off of selling people money, that I would be a proponent of debt. But I'm actually, that's not the way I think. I want people to pay off the loan as quickly as possible because it's in their best interest to do so. And one of the disclosures that you want to pay attention to is something called a truth in lending disclosure. If anyone's ever sat down and looked at these numbers, they get explained to you at the title company, oh, these are the ugly numbers, you know, and they try to explain them very quickly, so they flip the page. It's because it shows you how much interest you pay the bank back over the term of the loan. So on a 30-year mortgage, if you're borrowing $200,000, you might make about $390,000 in payments over 30 years. So you cut that in half to 15 on a $200,000 note, you might only pay about $290,000, maybe $300,000. So it's a really good way to save money over the long term of the loan.
So you are the finance guy. What does that payment difference look like usually? Is it really a large difference between a 15 and a 30?
It can be. It depends on how much you're borrowing and really what the comfort level of the household income is. If someone has a few car payments and then you're trying to get a mortgage on top of that, yeah, you might want to do the 30-year loan. However, you can always self-direct how much you pay. So for instance, let's say the first 6 months out of the year, you guys got your refund check from the tax return back, you know, you budgeted a vacation already, and you can put additional mortgage payments on that 30-year. You might be able to make 15-year mortgage payments on a 30-year loan for 6 months. And then you say, well, you know, the holidays are coming up, let's scale back to a 30-year. You can make that determination and pay back the minimum 30-year, but pay back the loan over 15 years as you have additional funds to do so.
And that definitely saves you money in the long run.
It does. However, if you can't afford a 15-year fixed up front, that's absolutely the way to go. The interest rates are about 0.75% lower on a 15-year. So not only are you saving money over the life of the loan, you're also saving money on a monthly basis in interest. So really the 15-year mortgage, if you can afford it, all day.
Ian, that was great information. Thanks for sharing that with us. For the folks at home that want to find out more, what is the best way for them to contact you?
Well, Jody, the best way to contact me is probably give me a call at the office. My phone number is 520-577-4761, or you can always jump online at my website and get all my information, www.ianbrannongroup.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me again, Jody.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, if you missed any part of today's show, just want to watch it again, or if you're looking for great resources here in the Tucson area, go to mydreamhometv.com. Don't forget to tune in next Sunday right here on ABC KGUN 9 for more of My Dream Home.
Rolling in my 5.0. It's Vanilla Ice with Elvis. Man, I don't have the hair anymore, but when I was younger, I had the hair, man. It was crazy. Are we ready to roll? All right.